folks, the three slip fielders are back finally after a very long break.
Yeah.
At first slip, we've got Mr. Chai. Second slip, solid. Oh, yeah, he's on mute. Second slip.
That was, yeah, caught it and passed it on the second slip.
Put him back. Still standing at second slip, Raj. And Randeep's at gully.
You partied so hard after our 50th subscriber that you're making your way back into the slip.
Pakistan win by this much. Just by that much.
Yeah, but given the sabbatical we took, some juicy crickets been missed. We've got the World Cup calculations to go through for the women's.
2 out of 11.
India Bangladesh T20 series and the very long Test series of England Pakistan, which we'll
Come on,
go
Pakistan.
through. Oh, very long. That's why it's so long. The bowlers were running for about 3 or 4 days. Yeah,
concentration
cool.
camp.
But let's start with the juicy World Cup caps.
Yes.
Yeah, go on, Chai. Tell us.
It's all now hanging around the game that's going to happen tonight between Pakistan women's team and the New Zealand's women's team. I think a lot of hopes, a billion people's hopes rely on this match.
I don't know, man. I think New Zealand deserve it. They've beaten India.
142. Yeah.
Hey,
4 runs.
head to head, Pakistan have already won 2 T20 games in their previous 11 games against New Zealand. So I'm hoping
3 runs.
it's going to be number
Last over
3.
3 runs. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah,
They've only won 2 out of
And 3
11
wickets.
games against New Zealand. So tonight's they're gonna bring that average to 25% win ratio. 3 wins of 12.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got the way India played. I think I'm pushing for New Zealand in the semis. Come on.
Yeah. After watching, I was telling Randeep earlier, up until
Do
over
a
number
Dhoni,
16,
right? Just be like, nah, I got it.
I think
Just
it was
hold.
tied
Just
even, and India was sort of inching away or trying to get into that favorite spot. And then the magical 17th over where they
even in the
conceded
starting,
1
right?
run,
They
and that
did lose 3 wickets
brought Australia
pretty
back into
quickly.
the game.
And
even the
then
19th
started
over
setting the
was the
ship.
problem.
I think
thought, like, why would you give?
if they got a better start, then it would have been a kind of a different
The 20th over.
outcome.
The ball yet, so
Yeah.
why give
But
the new person?
they still managed to score 14 runs.
No.
14
The last
runs.
over they only got 4 runs.
Really?
Yeah, the last over they only got 4 runs. That's the problem.
Oh, I must
If they
have
got
seen
14,
the over.
I think they win.
No, it was, sorry, you're talking about the last one. I was talking about the over before as well. Yeah, the 19th over. So they needed 28 from 12. They managed to score 14, and they needed 14 from 6. And I think inform player Carr should have retained the strike.
Yeah.
I can't believe we lost 4 wickets. Yeah, she should have retained. She should have tried to hit it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey. Not everyone's Dhoni. There's only one Dhoni in this entire universe. And yeah. Yeah, I think in the middle overs, I guess that 3 quick wickets, the pressure mounted straight back on the players in the middle. they sort of started to slow down the game. In a T20, you can't afford to take 3 runs or 4 runs and over. It's okay to manage build an innings in ODIs with
that's
2 to 3 runs or 4 runs and over, but definitely not in T20s.
Now, the other one was, I think, the run out of Richard Ghosh, because Richard Ghosh is meant to be like the hard-hitting keeper.
The Rinku Singhs. The Rinku Singh.
Exactly. Yeah, and she was out for 1 run, and it was a run out.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, probably, and I think she's been missing in the whole World Cup. Single-digit scores all along.
Yeah, this to me was no great bowling from Australia, but rather an implosion from the Indian players.
Yeah.
I think last over was essentially who's going to hold on to the nerves, and Australia proved to be the mightier side.
14 runs in the last over. I think bowling sides
to win
got their upper hand, right?
Yeah,
because I feel like 14 runs in a women's game is like equivalent to 20 runs in men's.
That's true.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I was doing a bit of reading or comparison of scores.
That's tonight games. That's
in the last over, India gave away 12 runs. When they were
There you go.
that essentially was the key defining moment of the
I
entire
think
game.
South Africa and West Indies. I think China were talking about this.
It was basically the last 4 balls of the innings. If I go backwards, was a 6, wicket, and a 4. So even if we shrink it down to the last 4 balls of the game,
very similar.
The 6 and the 4 was essentially the game changer.
Yeah. Yes, I think the math Charlie gave us was if Pakistan win by 53 runs, they go through. If
they go through.
Big win.
India goes through
pretty badly. Yeah.
India goes through. And if
West Indies net run rate is not that bad.
Straight.
It's not that bad.
Kiwis Kiwis to qualify need a win. Pak to qualify need a big win. And for India to qualify, we need Pak to win with a smaller margin.
I'm actually keen for New Zealand this time.
Yeah. Like you were saying, Raj, after the implosion from last night, I don't know if the team deserves to be in the knockout stages as well.
Yeah. A decider. What about the other half? How are they cooking? Do we know? I don't know.
Because there's only one game for that group, which is England versus West Indies. So again, my little guessing, I think England and West Indies.
I think
England may win this, but West Indies will.
England's going to play West Indies, and that's going to define.
Sorry. Other way around.
Who's going to make it?
West Indies
England's sitting pretty high.
England was
top of the table after 3 games with a very good run rate. Now West Indies again require a win,
but they don't have any. They're not having.
Or England has to lose pretty bad for them to get knocked out from not making it to next round.
Yeah,
it's the same. Yeah,
So
whoever wins,
West Indies wins, they make it, right? They just need a win, they make it to the next round. And it then comes down to whether England or South Africa are going to make. If West Indies trash England, they get knocked out, or their run rate gets a hit and they get knocked out. South Africa qualifies. But if it's a decent loss, then it'll be West Indies and England. So again, I think both the groups are down to their last match deciders to determine who makes it to the next round.
That's crazy because.
That's right. Yeah. Now, if England wins, West Indies are out. So West Indies wins, but
England goes through. Well, I don't know. I mean, 1.3 is still fairly healthy run rate, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, they're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say T20s or one
England
days?
have
Sorry,
won all three
cut down one
games
days.
very
Yeah,
comfortably so far. So they're running on a high.
Yeah.
that is crazy.
But you
Their
never know
average
when
is
that's going to come to.
it's about to
It's going to catch up. It's going to catch up
even
somewhere.
Australia
Yeah.
4-0. It's T20s.
Yeah.
Surely the timing
Well,
can be fine.
Australia are the current champions, and they've won like four, if I'm not wrong, 4 trophies so far. So they are a next level squad compared to the
Why?
rest of
Yeah,
the
please. Go on.
3 teams that makes it to knockout.
They are playing like like they're over here, and then everyone else like start from here.
That's right. That's right. So
They're coming up next. Why we
at
believe?
this point, Australia, hand on heart, I could say, is going to be one of the teams that's going to land in the finals.
Yeah.
It's now 3 teams that will compete for that one spot.
But yeah, I think we all find out tonight what's going to happen. But on to fun things like 297 and T20s. And
The average.
definitely T20s.
Yeah,
I mean T20s. Yeah. I feel like from first game to third game, it
Correct.
progressively got more brutal.
Just shows how strong. Just how strong.
At the
You know,
start,
we in previous episodes we've talked about your main India team,
I don't want
India
to
A,
play
your
more
India
games.
B. You see,
Yeah.
you can go, and even
I
B, you can
blame
go up to that far.
Pakistan.
Gave them hope.
They gave them hope. I'm like, we beat
Yeah,
Pakistan. We can beat India. All right, no disrespect, Pakistan, but you deserve this at this point.
That's right. Yeah.
They got. They gave them hope. They gave them hope, right? After beating Pakistan in Pakistan, Bangladesh thought they can beat anyone in the world. I mean, it's good to be confident, but to me, it all sounded that it crossed that limit of confidence, entered overconfidence and somewhat arrogance as well. And this is like that brutal reality check of, right? You can't even expect to draw a test match in India. We're gonna beat you down in the test as well.
While I was away, and I was trying to catch up with all the cricket. Just watching him, it's just like he doesn't care. Either he has a block or he has a smash, and it's a full swing that he hits, and so much power behind it.
But this team was not the world champion team. We're missing 7 players out of the 11.
Yeah.
7 players.
Exactly, and the bench, yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, that video of Yuvraj training him and just watching him hit. Oh my god, that's beautiful. And also, it was
so brutal.
Like obviously, finally,
no one comes
Sanju was able to do something, but it was amazing watching him on the third T20.
I must say, the opener Abhishek Sharma, the way he approaches, right? First ball, third ball, 10th ball, I don't care. Yes. My bat's gonna just go swing,
40,
right? To me, sometimes it felt that Rohit Sharma retired from T20s, but Sharma Ji ka beta continues as a lefty.
It's a mirror image.
Mirror image.
To be honest, in some ways,
it's beauty watching him.
He just comes in with swings, just golf swings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just timed it.
He didn't even have a good season. Like he didn't score any big runs, and it's all good.
Exactly. It's just that impact a player can have just standing at the crease and whacking right from the first ball.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ah.
But
yeah,
like, it's not something that he did, right? He did something way beyond something. Like he tore everything apart. Like it's the second fastest 100. The only and then 100 was a lot faster. Like it's like 41 or 42 balls. I think he got
40s,
111 or
40s,
47 balls, but he got to the 100 a lot faster. And I think the only one faster was, I think, RohitSharma with his 35 ball 100. It was brutal. And like that back foot punch over the covers for a six. Oh.
Did you see those cover drives that he played in the I think was it the second over where he gave himself enough weight and then smacked placed it right,
like
just timed it.
Another T20 coming up.
Outside the leg stump.
Timed it. Right, next ball. Yep, I'm gonna bowl there. I'm gonna repeat the shot, same place, same four. I'm like, oh my god. We keep talking about Sanju Samson all along. We've spoken a number of times, and I've made the comment that he should basically forget and stick to Rajasthan Royals. But I don't know. No one heard my opinion, which is good in this instance. But Gambhir and Surya stuck with him, and this is the class that he brings to. Everyone knew that he had this class. It was just that he could not deliver or showcase his skills at this highest level.
But the thing is,
this was a pretty solid squad. This was
skills, right? Like he scores 100.
Very solid squad.
Perfect. Really, really good. But in between 111s, we need regular 30s to 40s for him to get to this one.
Yeah.
Like one-off 111s. Because, look, we all know no one can score 111s and T20s all the time, especially at that strike rate. But, like, just give us quick-fire 30s. Like, it's exactly what, like, Surya does or Pandya does, right? Like, we give us those quick-fire 20s, 30s, and then every now and then you're going to get a massive score like this and change everything.
And I think...
Oh, guaranteed. I think he's going to be your long-term prospect.
Yeah, the next T20 World Cup is in about 15 months' time.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking
the same thing, Raj. Because I was like, wait, 297 for T20. I was like, holy crap, these guys, really smashed it. And
I'm suspecting. So this is assignment number 2 for Gambhir and Surya into the new regime.
No. I'll finish the point, right?
Like, we're gonna probably experiment
Bangladesh
for the next
in India, obviously home
3 to 5 months.
And I was like, wait a second, like let's see.
Not that we've got a lot of T20 remaining with the experimentation, but from there on, they're gonna stick with the core squad that's gonna play.
I'll be like, could we do it? Like, that's a real challenge, right? Like, this is good confidence booster. They played well. Like, again, not meant to be a confidence booster, but they played well.
Yeah,
Abhishek Sharma, I just want him to watch him a little bit more because it's beautiful watching him swinging his bat and smashing it. But I think the next challenge is against bigger teams, more stronger teams.
We were at
Australia is your next challenge that's coming up. Big next challenge.
Score something like a 60.
So I'll be curious.
And we're all going to bag on them. Hey, we need someone to build the partnership like how Kohli used to do it. But until then, I think we're all going to have a massive
one-odd games, right? I think this is the new age way of playing T20. Right? You've got firepower.
But I'll believe this is the format when it happens again and again, like against teams who have like really high caliber bowling. Like you do this against it's not necessarily anyway.
Yeah. That was my thing, right? There's a difference between playing IPL on Indian grounds that you
these
used to.
These players have been playing in IPL in a similar format, right?
Different grounds.
IPL is no easy game. every squad have got at least one or two of those really key international or team people that have represented India at the highest levels, etc. So you see likes of Rinku Singh, likes of Sky. Sky is proven.
International. I think there's a
Sky,
set rule,
Hardik,
right?
and all are proven guys, right?
75 by 70 or
Sanju
something.
Samson, we've seen
Yeah.
how great he's been in the IPL world. Again, you get quality bowlers all around. Same with Abhishek Sharma or Riyan Parag. All these have
Yeah, they
proven,
love.
and I think
Yeah.
their
Imagine
selection
Abhishek,
criteria,
watching
or
Abhishek Sharma at
they
Gaba
made a
just smashing
mark,
around.
and
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
they
I'll fly up
came to
and
limelight
watch that
of
game.
their
It'll be
innings
good.
that they've played in IPL. And it's a decent. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say
There's
you don't
too many
have
other
like 3 or
legends to
4
me.
gun
Yeah.
bowlers, but at least there are a couple of international standard bowlers in every single
Oh, is
team
that
in
approved?
IPL.
They approved
That's the thing, right? You can play around them. You can target bowlers in IPL, but I don't think you can do that necessarily with the international teams. But more so than
Oh, that's
that
right. It's a full five.
Indian
Sorry, I
ground
take that back. Yeah,
sizes
it's a
and think you can hit a
full-fledged test
6
series,
there
nothing else.
versus you come to Australia
And then they have some one day
and try to hit a 6
Uh,
at Gabba 11
Well,
times, like how you do it here.
if you've seen
Oh, massive. Oh,
yeah, these days, even GABA as well, if it's a T20, they shorten the boundaries, right? Gone are the days where the
that's true.
fence
I think
was your
if we
boundary.
play like this,
Yeah, but
there's no
in
way.
Big Bash
This
they
will
probably make it
be
small. I don't think international
my
they make
dream
it
of
small.
3-0 in
Like
Australia.
you'd still have to
Again,
go
I
80
know it's test
meters.
series, but
Ah.
I know it's test series, but
Gabba
that
still
would be
goes 80
amazing.
meters, I reckon, all
Well,
around.
we've got players with strong fitness, so they could run threes, I suppose.
No, but that's the thing, right? These guys love going aerial now.
He's
Like
good.
they love to
He's
hit
good.
long, going in
Yeah.
the air.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get the chance to play at the Gabba anyway.
Wait, is India playing T20?
No, Gabba's getting demolished.
Yeah. No, and I don't think India.
Oh.
I don't think
Gabba's-
India is playing T20s as well in this series.
Yeah.
They're just coming in for 5 tests and flying back.
But I feel like,
Mm.
but I'm loving the intensity with which every single batter came in. Like, if they can do this in England,
But he's
it'll
killing
be
it.
amazing.
He's killing
England, South Africa, Australia, if they can play like this in those 3 countries, there's no better cricket team in T20s.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be honest, I think England and New Zealand are probably the 2 places they could probably bat like this because grounds are like medium-ish size. Like New Zealand's tiny. Like one of the boundaries in Eden Park is 40 meters.
Outside edge. That took the edge, and it's gone to 6.
It literally happens. Fine leg. Like Surya would just pedal.
Is it?
Not even Surya shot. You know that reaction-less shot from Hardik? The flicker doesn't even react.
No
That would
look.
have gone to 6. That would have gone to 6 here.
But did you see it in this game? It was like a no look galore. Everything was no look.
Oh, to me, it felt he's back in the
No
team with a
official announcement,
vengeance.
yeah.
As like, hey, Gambhir, how dare you take the captaincy away from me? And all these stares, all these no looks, are essentially me doing a virtual pointing at Gambhir.
Wait, but to be honest, I think
Boxing.
yeah, no, he's killing it, but I think Surya's killing it even more with the captaincy. He's been super unpredictable. Like commentators can't predict his moves, let alone the players who are playing there.
We'll call the boxing.
Sole job of a commentator is to watch the game and predict what a captain's going to do. Forget the players who are in the ground, like playing and thinking at the same time. If commentators can't predict
For
this,
me, I call that like if you remember in PS2, Cricket 07, L1 and like circle to like.
I think
six.
Surya has proven himself as a very good full-time
Like,
captain.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Mumbai Indians retain Surya as their captain.
Oh my god!
I don't think so. Haven't they announced Hardika is going to lead their 25 charge?
I don't think no official announcements come through. And Mumbai Indians has a reputation of making announcements and then changing stuff. like Ricky Ponting was going to be captain, and then Rohit Sharma became captain.
No, sorry. I take it back. Yeah. He's emerging as a leading captain.
Yeah. No official announcements.
All right. Hey, how about we talk about the boxing match?
Boxing Day match?
No, the boxing game.
Boxing game? Which one?
Yeah. You guys didn't watch it.
I don't think so.
The rebirth of baseball.
Oh, you call that a boxing match?
They're bowling them down hard. Right? If the batting did really well,
a team just went berserk on it.
Hey.
Oh yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, there's a third component to cricket.
To me, it was like the Big Daddy cheat code from Cricket 2002. Just have to press X after that, and it's just a 6 every ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
England did one over more.
Oh man.
So fielding. So that's the thing, right? So no, actually, you've got a point. So actually, that's well said. That if you've got same amount of overs, the only thing that they messed up, like bowling, obviously,
very
bowling
far away,
they did, but there's a fielding that.
But then what I didn't see coming was 824 or 800 and whatever they got. Yeah.
But scoring, and that 800 odd runs, they scored at over 5 run rate in a test game, which is way too ridiculous.
Oh, kept hitting.
And yeah, I mean, we all knew that the pitches were going to be batting friendly, but after scoring 550 odd in the first innings, or 556 to be precise, no one would have predicted that the team would go ahead and lose the game by an innings.
Yeah.
I think Root was 100 and something. Yeah.
To be honest, it wasn't the bowling. I thought it was the fielding.
And the sitter. At that level,
the drop catches.
At that level.
Yeah. Because if you look, right.
Oh my God.
England first innings and Pakistan first innings, they both batted the same amount of overs. Identical amount of overs. Now, like negligible.
5 runs extra. 5 runs, right?
But no. But when you think about the game, right, it felt like Pakistan bowled for way longer. Because
that was because the ball was being hit outside, and they bowled the same number of overs, but each over took longer and longer because England was not defending. England was not playing, a defensive shot so the ball goes to the nearest fielder. They were hitting it long and all the way a few rows back into the ground. It was taking time for the ball to come back.
Yeah, like the fielders just looked defeated, didn't have any energy. Babru dropped a second when homeboy Root was on 176.
Yeah.
He scored 90 more runs after that.
And most importantly,
no. I reckon if I was standing there, I'd take that catch.
Hey, it was not just you, Raj. There was a kid holding an advertising hoarding saying, "Even I can score 100 on this pitch."
The best part for me, when he dropped it, I heard a massive loud roar from one of the people from the crowd. Oi, Baba nigga, tora!
Oh man. And with that Root's catch drop, right? Root and Harry Brooks were in that. They scored like 450 odd runs together as a partnership. That would have broken at that 200 or 250 mark. Yeah. Brook was catching up to Root after Root scored his double on his. The pace at which Brook was playing after that, the break in momentum, I don't think they would have gone past 600 mark at that point.
And on top of that, like, so regardless of whatever point Pakistan was at with the bat, England kept trying different things with the ball. They'd set some field up. They'd try and like have a plan to see how they could get someone out. As soon as the second day came of them batting, England batting, after maybe the first like 10ish overs, everyone was just like, "Yep, let's just let these guys bat till they want to draw declare, then we'll come in and see how we can bowl." I mean, I get that they had one let down from Abrar because he had to be hospitalized and they had no break for the fast bowlers, and the fast bowlers had to bowl a lot more, but still.
Well, yeah. At no point was Pakistan thinking of, or at no point England was thinking to draw the game, and at no point Pakistan was thinking that England's gonna go for the win. And then that idea mismatch.
I've seen Leach for a while, so this was
or that thought process mismatch essentially was the downfall of Pakistan.
He ripped them apart.
And the way Pakistan came back, you've given over 200 runs lead in the first innings after scoring 550 and losing wicket on the very first ball of the innings. And that set the tone. I'm like, boom, all right, now this is the time to watch the game because it's going to go downhill from here.
In that batter's defense, that was a really good ball. Getting
for the next test,
first ball getting the Yorker, swinging out to the off.
And this is the thing, right? It was the same damn pitch, right? That for 3.5 session or 3.5 days or 3 or 3-4 days, Pakistan struggled.
He was swinging
because they didn't bat good in the first thing because they were playing slow, right? The same 150 overs, they were scoring at just around that under 4, and flick the switch over 5. They come back, and the ball started doing everything. I mean, commentators was like, the ball's helping, and to me it was England's attacking game rather than ball doing much, right? England were not letting go of any chances. They kept poking, they kept pushing at him, and if you see, they tried pace for quite longer duration before they brought the spin into the game.
See, that's the mindset for Pakistan's team, right? Like that, that's your biggest thing, right? So once, I go back to the India-Australia game where we had to we drew somehow.
If our batters couldn't bat here,
I think it was
I don't know why I want to bat here.
I think it was a Sydney game, right?
I reckon.
But our lower order batsmen just defended. If the bad balls are hit, the rest was defended, right? This, on the other hand, they came swinging. You're attacking. Come on, England is on the attack here. They gave you one in a big day
for the rest of the series. I think
next 2 games. Target just over 240, right?
I actually reckon Naseem got dropped because of how he
batted. Yeah, not even that far.
He didn't even waste time. He didn't even block the ball.
Yeah, correct.
He ran at
that looks a little bit better than you coming swinging. So while watching those highlights, in my mind, it literally went, I'm like, wait, why are they not blocking?
The next ball.
They have an innings left.
No one else after.
Why are they not blocking the good balls and just... Oh my God. That's just and I think
when you're trying to save a game and you're 5 down for less than 60 runs,
mistakes,
and your number 6 and number 7 had to rescue and keep the tail a little longer. Had one of them gotten out a little earlier in the day, they would have extended the game a little longer. So, right, English, wrap up the game. We could all go have a couple of beers tomorrow and chill out.
No, I do. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, wait, it was a cricket umpire. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Oh my God. How did he get in? How did he get in? Someone explain me that. How did he get in?
Yeah. Well, on top of that, they were only 47 runs behind.
Yeah.
They bat enough, they get to bowl again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll get an umpire. Wait, who's after this? Is it going to be the groundsman who's going to join? Far out. This is... Oh my god! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
To
like, Alim
me,
Das sounds familiar. Yeah.
deserves. Uh,
Well,
Jason
Alim Dar is their new selector.
selection. I mean, yeah. How the hell?
Oh wait, I don't
We'll
think
get
Randeep
to.
knows. I don't think Randeep knows who Alim Dar is.
Yeah,
He's the quick
he's an
Google.
umpire.
Mm.
He's a cricket umpire, Raj. Sorry, Randy. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think we spoke after.
Because
Okay,
Pakistan's out of
yeah.
options. We've got through every single
So
one of their legends.
in Pakistan, so they what the way they tried. All right, we'll get a
But then
batsman
Pakistan
to be
Curate is
the
like, no, 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 no.
selector.
Grass is
Did
gonna
not
mess us
work.
over.
We'll get a
So let's
bowler to
do
be
a flat
selector.
pitch where they can
Did
score
not work.
800.
We'll
Yeah.
get a captain to be selector. Did not work. And then someone said, "अरे ground पे और कौन बचा है? Sir, umpire है. चलो umpire को लेके आओ." Yeah.
Pretty much.
Either groundsman,
Very well. Yeah.
either groundsman or the guy that runs and starts to paint between the change of innings. So मैंने pitch को बहुत नजदीक से देखा है. So I deserve to be
Yeah.
selected.
Oh, do you know the other crazy thing? So I was watching one of the interviews from Pope and Nasser Hussain on Sky Sports. And apparently, like when they went out right before the match to see the pitch, Pope was like, it looked really good. It had a bit of grass on it, and he thought like the pitch was going to do a decent amount. And he's like, oh, this looks very similar to what you'd get in Australia. And then he was like, and then when I went back there for the toss, they removed all the grass. And he's like, he's like, this is going to take us forever to do anything. So the pitch had potential to actually have like movement and whatnot. So I'm very curious.
It's a talking about interviews. One of the surprising and the interesting factor that I've walked out from that game was how good Pakistan's captain Shan Masood speaks.
Oh yeah.
I'm so used to boys played well from Inzimam, and this guy just I was like, is he really from Pakistan? Because all of their captains have got that. I think Shoaib Malik probably is one of the exceptions who spoke really good English, but if not, everyone was struggling, and this guy constantly kept giving back to Ramiz, and Ramiz Raja, for some reason was having a go at Shan Masood. It was not, home team, let's boost, like, how are you going to overcome, and what do you think? He's like having a go at Shan Masood, and his interview was so diplomatic, and I loved watching that, the flow of English from Shan Masood.
So your takeaway from the team was his English.
Yeah, Shan Masood can speak. Shan Masood can speak good English.
It's like, what's the positive from this game for the Pakistan team?
If anyone's looking for positive for Pakistan from that game, they're watching a wrong game or they're in a wrong mindset altogether.
तेरे को क्या पसंद है उसका अंग्रेजी?
Harry Brooks. Oh yes, sorry, Harry Brooks. He had a bit of an up and down journey all along in the IPL. He was named as next sensation in T20, but his T20 skills came good in a Test match, which is really nice. 317, only what, sixth or seventh English player to do it, which is stands out.
I think most of his centuries, barring maybe one, are all in Pakistan.
he should get he'll probably get an honorary citizenship of Pakistan.
No, yeah, that's what Joe said. Joe said Yeah, but that's what Joe Root said. Joe Root said, "I'm so happy he was born in England because if he was born in
That's so
Pakistan, he
funny.
would still be bowling out there."
That's so funny. Look,
Hey, have
Pakistan's
you
got
guys
their
seen
game
the
in about
prize money
a
that
day. So
were
after
being
tomorrow,
given
I
out?
really hope.
Oh man, it's so
Have they
funny,
announced
right?
their team for the
It's
next after the three games up?
100,000 Pakistan rupees for being a powerful hitter. I quickly, you should do the
Oh,
100K
Rizwan Syed.
PKR in
Yeah, I just
it's
saw
like
pounds.
that.
hundred
Yeah,
It's
dollars.
like it's like 250, 270, $300, $300, and I'm like,
no,
guys,
Biden
you
Haas is
guys
still
must
there.
be seriously
Yeah.
kidding. No, no, these are English players, so flick it into pounds. It's less than yeah, 100K Pakistan rupees is what, less than 300 pounds, and I'm like, dude, are you giving this as a for a man that Harry Brooks for some
Triple hundred.
they they had like 4 or 5 different things that they were giving away, right? This man batted for God knows how long
Is it?
in the middle
Yeah.
in that scorching heat, and you're giving him 300 pounds. I'm like, dude, that works out to be like 60 pounds a day in less than minimum wages. I was having a crack at the prize money.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. The squad's announced. The squad's announced. Some of the players I don't know them. They're all new. You're on mute, Trey.
Ben Stokes is
Yeah.
making a return. Yeah, he's
Oh,
back.
yeah. I'm assuming that
Which
that
is
South African guy's gonna go out then. Cass, I think his name is.
no, Vokes.
Oh, Wokes will
They've
go.
dropped Vokes and Atkinson, or they may have rested after that ridiculous.
Rested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot of
Stokes and
bowling, right?
Potts. Oh yeah, Stokes and Potts have come back.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, every time I look at this English squad,
Yeah.
there'll be at least 1 or 2 bowlers that I've never heard of, and like, oh, and then 2 games later he becomes sensation. Like, now I know about it.
No, but Stone's pretty old. Oh, sorry, Potts is old. He's been around for a couple of years now.
He's been around,
Yeah.
but not hasn't had that sort of an impact that people
Impact,
would
no, no.
recollect him.
But I can't believe they dropped Robinson out of nowhere. He was meant to be
Now,
like the.
Ollie Robinson, was he injured or was
I'll
he?
be curious
Yeah,
what the
I
Pakistani
don't know. They
media
didn't
say
say.
No,
doing this
no.
comparison and stuff. Oh
Yeah, I
my
saw
god.
some ridiculous meme that said Jeffrey Archer, the team that played in the last Pakistan series, is injured. James Anderson is
Yeah.
retired, and Ollie Robinson is too big. It's not because of his fitness levels, if I'm not wrong.
All right.
But it was
It's
nice way to.
shit.
It's nice way to put he's too big, and like I was vented comparing his images of what he was
Oh, you mean
before
just
and
telling
what
the
he
facts?
is now. Like,
Not
that is too
crapping, just
big.
telling the facts.
Is he actually fat now?
He's put on a few kilos, I
Really?
guess.
Wow, wow. Oh, did you guys watch the catch, the boundary catch? Surya
The
Kumar kind of
Surya
catch?
Kumar
It was so good.
someone,
That jump.
I think it was you that you said, right? They
Yeah.
overlaid the same audio, and then right until he goes across the boundary, and then he drops it, and then that, ridiculously.
No, even before he drops it, like when the ball touches him, he's on the ground on the other side.
Uh,
Oh my God. The Pakistan media is brutal. They've been roasting
uh,
him for the last like 3 days. And
uh,
on top of
but
that, with the India scoring 297, the roast just gotten worse. Like you should watch it. It's so good. So good.
it's like putting a bit more petrol onto the already
Yeah.
burning fire.
No, but
Oh
they've been
well,
praising the Indian efforts and just
yeah.
crapping on their own players. It's so good to watch. Yeah.
Oh,
Huh? I guess so, yeah. Yeah, I think this is it, boys and girls. We've covered everything that we had to. We've got a few new tests coming against New Zealand and India, England, Pakistan, the second test, and rest of the World Cup. Hopefully, New Zealand smashes Pakistan tonight, and we get a really good semi. Cool. And yeah, like us, subscribe us, and watch all our old videos somewhere over here. Yeah, see you next time. Adios,
Hey
amigos.
guys.